Hi Flosstube, it's Kiara. Happy November. It's Monday, November 1st. This is a channel about cross stitch some quilting. This is Flosstube episode 15. It's been like forever since I've been here. Life's been interesting to say the least. I've redone my craft area. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen that. I wanted to do a quick little update. I'm gonna I'm gonna show some stitching, but I don't even know what I showed before and what I didn't show. So it'll be interesting. But I missed you guys, and I keep wanting to do it, and I have a little bit of time before my son gets home from school. So I decided, let me get this done. So let's get right into, and I have stuff, and I was packing. I actually have an FFO and a finish, but I want to show you some other finishes, and I'll show you my finish when I get into that. But I packed all my fall and Halloween today because I'm a big Christmas lover, and it's going to take me a while. And I really want my tree up. I need the happiness it brings me. So I'll try to remember to put a picture at the end because I have some quilt finishes that have been gifted. So I'll try to put all like a little slideshow at the end to show you. So let's get into what I have going on for whips. A whip is a work in progress. I tell you, my mind's not working. I turned 50 in the middle of October, so I decided to treat myself to doing a sampler, and I started this when I was on vacation in Disney. This is Annie Morris from Hands On Design. I really treated myself. This is where I am. I love it. This is on, I believe, this is on 20 count, not another sampler from Gee Stitchery. I love this. I try to work on this a couple times a week. And I am doing this with silks. These are the Overa Soir 103s. It's only 5 colors. I love it. I thought I was gonna hate this yellow because it doesn't show up that much. But if you look on the original, on the picture of the sampler, it doesn't really show up there either. So I love this. And I'm gonna fangirl because every time I post about this, Brenda the Cereal Starter, Brenda and the Cereal Starter likes my post. So I'm like super psyched about that. Okay, so there's one. I've worked on that. I did a lot of Halloween and starter business. I think I worked on my Jessie Watson a little bit since I saw you last. So Jessie Watson's another Hands Across the Sea pattern. Barbara the Raspberry Stitcher is hosting this sale. Yeah, I did. I finished more down here, and I finished these rows. I actually have to start the house soon. I'm like behind on it. It's okay. I do it when I want, when I need something fun. Let me see if I have the picture here. Yeah. And this is the picture. So I've done all this. So now I've got to do this. What I might do is I might come down on the borders and come around before I have to go and do that. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do. But I like this one too. I did a little bit on that. I did a bunch of Halloween stitching. Nothing finished. And I'm actually thinking of my Whip Go board, and some of these are gonna wind up on my Whip Go board because I actually really like them. I don't have a picture on this one. Krystal Rowe had told me about this, and I wanted to do it because I didn't do the Advent one last year. This is the Halloween stitch along from Pine Needles. I printed everything out, so I do have them. So I did a little bit of the border in one day. I tried to do this in the car going to Florida, and I got like so sick doing it. I don't know if it was the color or the count of fabric. So that's gonna do it. And I might keep that to like doing on the 13th and the 31st of months that have it, and keep this one out. But I have some other Halloween ones also. I don't think this is Halloween. No, that's not a Halloween. That's something I just started today, because we all need more starts, right? Oh, and this is something else. I'm going to try to put a couple of hours into this a week, because there's not much left. This is my Jardin Privé ABC Halloween. And I'm like super close to a finish on this. It's really, I've got the ghost. So this is all this. So I just have to finish like this piece right down here and 2 letters underneath here. So I can see a finish inside. I might keep this one out because I really like stitching on this. This is on an 18 count. This was the February fabric of the month from Bestitch Me, and it's peony. So I really like that one. And I want to finish this one because I'd like to fully finish it for next year. Then I started, oh, I have another start that I'll show you the next time. I bought this chart and I decided to start this. And this is Christmas Rules from Primrose Cottage Stitches. I love how this chart is charted. It's clear, it's bright, it's big. It's printed on really good cardstock. And I changed, this is where I am on this. This takes a little bit of time. Like the present, there's a present over here, it's all different colors. So I'm on the R. So I have to get into a stitchy schedule. I didn't stitch a lot since I got back from Florida. I'll give you a lively update later. But I'm using, I changed all the colors because I didn't really like these colors. And so like for DMC 3685, I'm using Victorian motto, Victorian red. I'm using the Victorian green. They just, these colors just scream Christmas to me, and they just make me happy. Oh, the orange is because there's a snowman and he's got a little carrot nose. That's all. But I don't know if it's gonna get done this year, but it's okay. I really like it. I wanted to do one of these for a while. So there's that. And now that we're in November, I really want to do Christmas stitching anyway. And then I have one more. I just started this in my car, waiting for pickup. This is Lizzie Kate of Merry Little Christmas. And I only had like 30 minutes, so I just have the beginning of the word have, and then I'll go up here. I probably will do most of the words because that's gonna take whatever fits in the hoop. I'm gonna start that and then move it up because the words went really quick, the letters. Okay, so that's all of my whips. I probably had more, but I didn't bring them. So then I have a bunch of stuff that I need to finish to decorate with. I have somebody who wants this. This is one of my trucks. This is from Stitching with the Housewives. Then I have my Prairie Schooler Santa. I really want to finish him. I might actually pull out another Prairie Schooler Santa to do. Then this had been a Whip Go piece and I finished it. And I really want to do something with this. And then there was this stupid thing that I hated. And then I want to finish this. So those are things I'm gonna finish. I'm hoping to have them next week finished. I have an insane amount of haul. And I have some stitchy kindness. I don't know what's in here. I redid my room, so I just kind of, those surprises for my kids. Okay. I was very much into things, and I'm loving samplers, and I bought this October sampler. And then I had kitted up the drawn thread. And my Stitchy Kindness, I had a note. I don't know where my note went. Somebody messaged me on Instagram and asked me if I wanted this chart, and I said, yeah, absolutely. So I got GGR's Jane Southward 1836, and then she also sent me, and I totally appreciate this Liberty House from, what's this from? Oh, it's from Brenda Gervais. You believe it or not, I have some Brenda Gervais patterns. I've never stitched anything from her, so I have these. Then I placed an order with Sherry, the Colorado cross stitcher, because Brenda was going on about this chart, and I saw it and I really loved it, and it's a sampler, so it's called Sampler Maker. I have like so much room in my workspace. That was the other thing. I've been working a little bit. I had a couple orders for t-shirts and stuff locally, so I had to do those. So I did this. I bought this. Oh, I didn't know I got that. Oh, that didn't come there. And then everybody talks about Modern Folk Embroidery, and I've never done one of their charts. And I ordered this from Sherry too. Oh my God, Sherry ships so fast. This is Joan Sands 1839. I like that. And then I got We Santa. I don't usually like these because I don't really like the way they're charted. I find I have a hard time reading them, but I think I'm gonna try to blow this up on one of my printers. But I really like the colors in him. So I'm gonna try to do him. And then I think this is gonna be my New Year's Day start. For 2022, I'm gonna try to not start so much, but I'm really gonna try to finish some. I have a lot of stuff that's more than halfway done. So, but I think I'm gonna do this. I love this. I've loved this since it came out. Land That I Love this. I have to get all the thread. I have to figure out, what's this? What does it have? 1/2 on 35. So it'd be 16.5 by 16.5/8. 35 is a little bit smaller than 16 count. So I did this on 18 or 20 count Ada. It should make it a more manageable size. I mean, I could do a 16.5 by 16.5/8. I do have the room for something big like this in my house. I just have to think about it. I mean, because 16 count would be fairly easy to stitch. I have to think about what count I want to do for this. And this is a combination of, I probably will also do this, depending on what color, I'll probably do the called for colors on that. Then I love Laura and Brendan, the Serial Starters Book of Days books. So I knew all along, as soon as they came out, I wanted one. So I got this from Annabella's as soon as I saw the pre-order. And I am so excited to start this. I need to get some cool stickers, and I have pretty markers, so I'm so excited about this. And I'm hoping this will keep me a little bit more on track with all the projects I have going on. Then I am on a Christmas kick, okay? So I ordered this, I think this all came from Annabella's, I think. It's either there or it came from, yeah, I think this all came from Annabella's, because I saw something and so I got this Rudolph sampler. I really, really want to start this. And I think I have every color that's on here in Classic Colorworks, but I love this one from Little House Needleworks. And then I got Country Cottage Needleworks Christmas Carols. I've loved this one for a while. Oh, and the other thing I'm doing for 2022 is no new monthly clubs. I don't do very well with them. And no mystery sales. Okay, and then I have this, Christmas Letters. from Primrose Cottage, just because I love how they're charted. Just, let me just show you a little tiny bit. Look at that. It's big. Then I've been working on my America Blackbird, okay? And I love my America Blackbird and I hope to finish it. But I am like the world's slowest stitcher, okay? I don't know why, but I saw this and I needed this, you know, like Brenda and Laura say, buy all the Blackbird, and this just makes me so happy. It's Merry Christmas by Blackbird Designs, and this weekend is Blackbird Designs weekend, so I think I'm gonna see, I don't have any gentle arts, so I may have to do DMC or see if I can have some classic colorworks. This is not very big. It's 4 3/8 by 8, 77 by 140, and it's done on, and that's because it's done on a 35 count. So I can do this on a 16 count relatively easy. And it's letters. I love letters. So there's that. And then I must have ordered this from Fat Quarter Shop and it must have came with something else. Oh, I have more haul. That's because I have more haul. And this is one of the old jarred up. I may kit this up. I have Christmas stitching with the housewives bag somewhere. I'll just throw that in there. So do I have, oh yeah, I have more haul here. Let's see, is that haul? That's just me. That's not haul, that's, oh. Those are backings. I cleaned my room, so I'm not 100% sure where everything is. And yes, I did dye my hair, everybody. I don't know where the other one is, but this is Harvest Among the Stars, block of the month. I have to find block 1 in the book. I was so psyched about this, but then with the fabric and everything, and I understand shipping to my, but now I don't really want to do it. So that's that. And then my monthly holiday thing came. I'm not in love with this one. I don't like purple for Halloween. I don't like purple for Valentine's Day. Just does not float my boat. So I'll make something with it, but then hold on, because I do have more haul. Okay. I'm trying to also be a little bit neat when I put this all together. And I'm probably talking super fast, and I'm so sorry. Those are my zippers. I did stop my Fat Quarter Shop Classic Colorworks because I have an insane amount of floss. Then I got my Stitching with the Housewives pre-order for this. Then I need to make a quilt. My uncle here in Arkansas does so much stuff for us. Okay, and his last name is Wolf, so this is kind of appropriate. So this is going to be one of my projects for before Christmas. I'm going to do a panel quilt. Got to add some borders, similar to what I do with John Wayne, or if I can find a different one that I like. So I'm going to have to get some coordinating fabrics with that. So there's that. I will show you my quilting whips in a minute too, because I have a couple. I'm really on a panel kick because I want to practice some free motion quilting, and panels are a good way to do it. And without doing any intricate blocks, if they go together, it looks so good. And I want, this is something I want to do for in here. I don't know how I'm going to do this, and I don't know if I'm even going to use this all, but I want the sewing machine. I love this sewing machine. And then it's got this. Okay. Oh, and these are more panels just because I fell in love with these. These panels are so awesome. There's this truck. You know what, I'm not gonna fold these right now. This one, if it's the one I think it's in front of a barn and it's like ginormous. Oh no, this one's not. Oh no, this is the one, the tractor. I want this one for me. It's Santa and a tractor. How cool is this? My grandparents had a farm, so I love this. And these are digitally printed panels and they are just so cool. So, Handy Quilter came out with a computer for my Moxie. Needless to say, this mama will not be getting it because it's freaking expensive. And since I don't work anymore, when we lived in New York, I worked for my family, and then the pandemic happened, and then I don't work anymore, which is no big deal. I watch a little bit, but since I don't have money of my own, I'm not asking my husband for $6,000 to buy a computer. I'll save up the money and buy the handlebars from the back for the pantogriffs. But you know, I kind of enjoy the process of free motion, and I'm better at it than I thought I was gonna be, so. Oh, I found more charts. Oh, that's not it. I got this Scarlet House one. That came in a box. Oh, I love this. This is gonna be a start next year. Vintage flowers. Jeanette Douglas. I've never done a Jeanette Douglas. That's my other thing. I've been trying to branch out into designers. I don't want. I got two. I think I got 3, but these are the 2. I know where they are. I got 2 fat quarter buns. This is by Sandy Gervais, Brenda Gervais' sister. This is Adele in Autumn. I got a 12-pack, and I was gonna do a Pat Sloan quilt along. Just my life is so insane right now. I just don't have time to do it. So I have that. I'll make something out. And then this. The Fat Quarter Shop showed something with this. This is called Ladybird. I'm in love with this one. All right, so that's those. So I've got a couple of quilty works in progress. I'll show you. Nothing huge. I have to finish my summer soiree. I have one more block, and then I'm gonna throw it in a setting. Pat Sloan's got a very intricate setting. I'm gonna do the inner setting, and then I'm just gonna add a border around it. I don't feel like doing all the other stuff. I'm working on a quick little wall hanging to decorate with in my house. It's this one. I'm just adding a border to it and then gonna quilt it up. Hold on one second. Yes, ma'am.
Mommy, can I have a purple donut? Mommy, can I have a purple donut?
I'm almost done and I will get you a purple donut. Do you want to say hi? Come over here. I'll let you say hi. Come
Hello.
on. That's Sammy. That's my baby.
Whoever's filming this.
I'm filming it.
Oh, you are?
Yep.
Who are you talking to?
Flosstube.
Will everybody see this?
Yep. I'm going to put it on YouTube.
Even me?
Yep.
I don't know how to get to your channel.
Okay. So, that's my baby. Very excited. It's also November, so my big baby will be home for Thanksgiving. She's bringing her boyfriend, who we like very, very much. She had a birthday too. She turned 20. So I'm gonna finish this. Then I'll probably do that later tonight. Then I'm making my husband a quilt. I actually have one half done for him. I gotta add some borders to make it bigger. It was a jelly roll race, and I was one of my first projects, and it's just a little bit too narrow, so I gotta add some borders. I may just only add borders to the side because it is really long, so I might just do that. And it is what it is. It's for us. My husband loves The Mandalorian and loves Star Wars. So I have these fabrics, and that's not, I thought I had the pattern. What did I do with it? I had the pattern. I don't know. I had the port. It was a Villa Rosa Designs. I love Villa Rosa Designs. Their stuff is very easy to do. I'll have to find it. I think it was called Addison. It was just straight strips with spacers in between them. Oh, yeah, it was Addison. So, this is the pattern. It's just one of these little cards. And there you can see there. Sometimes their pictures are not the best, but if you look at this little graph, you can envision it. I was gonna use this, but I picked something up today. Some of them would be good, but there's a lot of blues in here. Here, I'll show you, especially with these three. I don't think that this is the best color. Oh, it doesn't actually look bad showing it on the camera like this, so maybe I will use it and get rid of that. But I also bought some gray, which I was thinking a gray textured might look nice. So I was gonna work on that. I don't know if I'm doing it for Christmas or for New Year's. I am going to be making a Grinch Baby Yoda quilt for my godson. So plans, I have so many plans. I do know I had a giveaway in my last video. I have to go back and watch it, and I have to find the chart. So I didn't want to choose a winner till I found the chart. And if I can't find the chart by Saturday, I'll just order another one and pick a winner and send it off. So what else? I have a bunch of quilts to make. I have to make one for my daughter's boyfriend. I have to make one for my daughter's roommate, Julia. Just lots of things. I have to make some Christmas presents for my nieces and nephews here in Arkansas. They're actually my cousins, but it's just easier with the age differences. People don't get it. It's just easier if they call you aunt and uncle. Then I bought this because I have like crafting ADD. Okay. And I originally saw this idea on Karen Brown's Just Get It Done Quilting. And you set a timer. When you feel like things are overwhelmed, you set a timer and you do it for that amount of time, and then you move on to something else. Becky Thompson from Power Tools with Thread also does this. So I'm really gonna try this. It just came in the middle. I just put batteries in it, so I'm gonna do that. What else? I have to make not my bunko. When I moved here to Arkansas, my aunt included me in her ornament exchange thing. I thought I had another week. It's this Sunday, so I started these. I had another idea in the vein of what I did last year, which I'll kind of show you. I started some freestanding lace ornaments, and I might make these for everybody anyway because they don't take that much time, and I feel bad giving them to people as like a handmade craft because the machine does it all. I don't really do anything, but last year, and these are my leftovers, which I think I'm gonna put in my Etsy shop. These go in an embroidery hoop, in a 3-inch embroidery hoop, and I chalk paint them, and I put them like this with a little underneath, and I put felt on the back. So I think this is gonna be, these are gonna go in my Etsy shop. But for this year, I like the embroidery hoop idea, sorry. So I bought some buffalo check, and I'm gonna cut out on my silhouette. I had grand delusion of cross-stitching 10 Christmas stockings, but I can't cross-stitch 4 in a row of one item. I'm gonna do 10. So I'm gonna use my silhouette and either use red glitter or green glitter. Heat press them onto there and do something very similar in this that I did last year, but I know how to fluff it up a little bit more this year, thanks to Priscilla Blaine. So, so that's about it, guys. I have a bunch of crap going on. Okay, let's go into personal update and why I haven't been around. My little girl, you just met her. She's the sweetest thing in the world, but she's struggling. Let me tell you, she's not in a good placement. So we're trying to get her into a good placement. In New York, she was in a 12 1-to-1 in special education in a special school. She had graduated from the special school, but she was still going to be in a 12 to 1-to-1 in a community in a community school, in a regular school. We moved here and they don't have such a placement, and the placements they have are all full. I don't get all the logistics here. I've spent a lot of time reading the IDEA, the federal IDEA, the IDEA here in Arkansas. I'm not going to disparage anybody, but they've never had a child like mine, and they don't know. The school that she's in doesn't know everything, so I'm trying to work with the district. I have a wonderful therapist for her, but I'm trying to get her where she needs to be. So that's where we are. So she's really been struggling, have a horrible time at school, and it's just hard, and it spills over, and I've been just so super stressed. When something's wrong with your child, you struggle. You seriously struggle. I honestly thought this move was going to be really hard on my son, but the services I've gotten for him have been out of this world. So I don't know where the disconnect is, but I will figure it out. I will get her what she needs. This mama's not giving up. We've been doing IEPs for, my son's going to be 14, so for 12 years I've been dealing with IEPs. I will figure it out. He had his IEP last week, and it was a dream. I love his teacher. Now, my son has been into 2 schools here in Arkansas, and both of them he has had the dream teachers. So next year he goes to high school. I'm hoping it continues. My current teacher promises me it will, so we shall see. So we're moving on. We're doing the best we can. I'm trying to be part of the reason I did this whole redo is so I can come in here and craft and distress a little bit. And plus, I had a couple people here ask me for orders of things, so I had to do that. It was funny because I used to sew a lot for people, clothing, Disney clothes, and that kind of stuff, and I hadn't, and I moved here, and friends of my aunts, friends of my cousins, they were like, can you do this? Can you do that? Yeah, I can. So it's just been a little bit, and now that I have my room a little bit more functional, I just need to get one more thing and I will be a lot better. But I'm rambling, so thank you for stopping by. I'm going to try to put the 2 quilts that I had made. I had made 2 quilts, believe it or not. And I did, I made the John Wayne one for my dad, and then I made my new nephew one, Mickey Mouse themed. So I'm going to try to put those here, and I'm also going to try to put the Witch FFO I did at the end. Let's see if I actually can find the pictures. Thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to be a little bit more organized next week, and it might not be a full week before I do the next one because I really want to get back in the groove. But seriously, thank you for all the thoughts and prayers and the messages I've gotten. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye, and I'll talk to you soon.